Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I thought I would put together a mini video on microblading. So many of you over on Snapchat and Instagram wanted to have a bit more information on the whole process and procedure. So about 6 weeks ago now, I went and had my eyebrows microbladed, and it was literally the best decision I have ever made. To give you a little bit of an understanding as to what microblading is, it's basically like a semi-permanent tattoo. It only goes through the first layer of your skin, so it's not as harsh and it doesn't last as long as a tattoo either. It lasts around 1 to 2 years depending on your skin type and how well you look after it. If you're more on the oily side, the pigment is more likely to fade a lot quicker than if you're more on the dry side. And it is basically fine hair strokes in your brows made by a blade using pigment. So they literally dip the blade in pigment and then they draw like hair strokes into your brows to make your brows look fuller, thicker, and give you like a really nice overall shape. So that is what I have had done. This is what my brows look like now. So I got my brows done and then they healed for 4 weeks, and then a week and a half ago I had a top up. So another week and a half and they'll be fully healed. So this is what my brows look like now. This is without powder. They've not been filled in or anything like that because I'm still waiting for them to heal. So I can't have anything makeup related or water on them or near them. So if you're looking to get your eyebrows microbladed, the first thing I would advise you to do is to research. Even though it's a semi-permanent procedure, at the end of the day it's still on your face. What you need to look for in people's work is consistency, and you want to see consistency in their actual like work before it's healed, and you want to see consistency in their healed work. And it took me a year to find the lady that I went with in the end. I loved her fresh work and her healed work was amazing. I will leave her details all below for you guys. You can go and check her out if you want to. And she literally just, the whole eyebrow game she has down to a T. The shape, the whole like fluffy bushy eyebrow, like she just understands everything. So after a year of looking for someone, I posted a picture up on Instagram and said I'm still looking for someone. Can anyone recommend anyone amazing? Everyone was tagging all these big accounts. When I was looking at their work, it just wasn't doing it for me. It just wasn't, it weren't perfect. And then someone tagged her and I fell in love and her work was perfect, and I decided to get my eyebrows microbladed. It's a massive shout for me because I am anal when it comes to everything. I've always done my own eyebrows. I've never let anyone touch them, tint them, wax them, anything. I always did my own because if I mess up, I can only be mad at me. So anyway, I went with NEZ and I went down to see her, had like a patch test done, and then a few weeks later I booked in to get my eyebrows microbladed. And I'll insert footage of what happens over the top of me speaking. She literally like measured up my brows and drew in the shape, and I said I wanted to have the same kind of shape that my eyebrows were initially. So she stuck with that kind of shape and we just made it a little bit more arched. So she measured everything out and she literally went in all these devices and this string and these measurement things, and I was just like, do you know what, I can tell that I'm in safe hands. And then to top it off, she put my brows through an app. She put them through an app, so I knew she was playing no games. And then after she drew in the shape, I looked at the mirror, looked at them, told her what I liked and if I wanted it more arched or more straight, or like if they looked near enough the same. And then once you're happy with the shape, shaping them took about 45 minutes to an hour. So it's not like a in and out thing. You don't rush. This is a serious procedure. After they were shaped, I lay down for the microblading, and she does not numb. Heads up. Because numbing it and then going on the skin, the results aren't as good. So what she does is she will microblade the brow and then numb it, and then microblade the other brow, numb it, and then she goes over them again. So the second time you don't feel a thing. The first time, on a pain level 1 to 10, is probably about a 2. It doesn't hurt at all. The best way I can describe it is if you had dry skin and you scratched it, that's how it feels, and it sounds like that as well. So she goes in, microblades. Literally it takes about 10 minutes for each brow, it goes so fast, so it could have been less, it could have been more, I don't know, but it feels like it was about 5-10 minutes for each brow. The pain is like, I was on live stream, that's how bearable the pain is. It doesn't hurt at all, it's just like a little scratch. And then once she applies the numbing, there is none of this applying numbing cream and waiting half an hour. Her numbing cream numbs you in the space of 60 seconds and you can't feel anything. She has the proper stuff over there, and her pigments don't change color either. You know, like when you have a tattoo over time, it can sometimes go a bit green or blue. Obviously it's the same with microblading because it's still a pigment, but the pigments that she uses, they do not change color. So this is what the color of my brows look like, and this is how they will basically stay. So after I got my eyebrows microbladed, I then had to go through the 4 weeks healing process. For 2 weeks you can't get them wet, you can't put makeup on them or near them, so it means nothing on your forehead basically, unless it's powder, and even then, like, you just want to keep it like around the edges. And obviously I used muslin cloths on my face, around my brows. As long as I weren't doing like this with water, it was fine. Fast forward 4 weeks and my brows were completely healed. Then I went back for my top up, and the top up was just to fix any areas that either the pigment didn't take to, or it might have like removed itself, or just to add anything extra in. Now when you first get your eyebrows done, mine looked very bushy, they looked amazing, and then the next day they go quite dark, not like in your face like dark, they just look like an amazing dark, nothing darker than what I would usually fill my brows in anyway. And then as they heal, they shrink, so they go more into less bushy but more of a defined shape. I love a defined shape, but I also love a bushy brow, so when I went back for my top up, she just added like some extra bits underneath for me. So now I'm a week and a half into my top up, so I still can't put any makeup on my brows, around them or near them, and I'm seeing it out to the whole 4 weeks until they're fully healed. And this is what they look like now. I am so happy with the result. You don't understand. Like, I wake up in the morning and I have eyebrows and they're so natural. It's mad how much of a difference having eyebrows make. I had eyebrows before, don't get me wrong, but they were really, really fair. And now I don't have to fill them in. Even when they were healed, I never filled them in. And I had like a good week. I could have just like went in with my dip brow and done whatever I needed to do. But I didn't need to fill them in. And the result is so natural and so bushy. Like, even my boyfriend, he looks at me and he's like, your eyebrows are amazing. And that's a guy. I had to apply like this balm every day to my eyebrows, and I did that every day for a week, and then after that I stopped using it day and night, and I just used it in the day. And then if I felt like any areas were dry, I'd put it on them areas. Some people experience scabbing when their eyebrows are healing. Thank God I did not. I don't know how I got out of that one, but she did say that I hardly bled when I was getting my eyebrows done, so I'm assuming if there was no blood, then there could be no scab. So I think I was lucky in that sense, but some people do actually scab and they might get like patchy eyebrows while they're healing, and then 3 weeks the pigment starts to come through if you go patchy in any like certain areas, and that's how they know what areas to top up when you go back. But all in all, my experience was amazing. I'm not being paid or sponsored to do this video. I just thought I'd share with you the person that I found, because when I mentioned to her on Instagram, like, everyone just went crazy because they agreed and thought she was amazing, and no one could find someone that was as good as her. So I thought I'd share it with you guys over on YouTube as well, just in case any of you guys are looking to get the procedure done, and you know, I've just been your guinea pig. I couldn't be happier with the results. Regarding price, I will leave all of NEZ's details down below for you guys. I don't want to give you the wrong prices or anything like that, so do contact her via Instagram DM if you want to discuss like anything, if you're looking to get the procedure done. If there was anything that I didn't touch on, or you have any questions, do leave them below and I will answer every single question I can. If I don't get back to you, it's probably because the question's already been answered, so just scroll through the comments. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Oh, also, while I have you here, if anyone is free on the 18th of March, which is a Saturday, I am holding a meet and greet with Makeup Forever in their Oxford Street GoPro counter, Debenhams, at 2 PM, and I'm gonna be having a makeup masterclass. So I've designed a makeup look with their head makeup artist, and I will be doing a masterclass on that look. So you can come down for the meet and greet, and you can come down and join in with the makeup as well, because there's going to be like makeup stations set up for you guys. So do your base, concealer, foundation, and I'm going to take you up from there. I really hope you guys enjoy the look, because I give you a hint, it's bold lips. So you can probably, if you know me, you probably know what I'm going to do. Yeah, so if you guys can come down to that, that would be amazing. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. And I think there's like issues with YouTube at the moment, so if you want to be notified on when I've uploaded videos, click the little bell thing. Is it a bell? I don't know. There's something down there that you need to click, and I'll leave all my social media details down below too. So I will see you in my next video, guys. I hope this one was very helpful for you, and I'm getting sick, so I'm gonna go nap now. Bye.